The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one about God's love for us. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 1 John, chapter 1, verse 9.
Max was super excited about his very first sleepover at his friend Jonah's house. The two high-fived each other when Max's mom dropped him off. "I brought my Star Troopers sleeping bag and a whole bag of Twizzlers.
Dad's gonna order pizza for us.
We can watch Star Troopers!
Or there's this cool movie my dad likes called Goonies.
Let's start right away."
We should wait for Randall.
Hold it. Randall's coming? Max didn't know Randall very well. He was a friend of Jonah's on the travel soccer team.
He's totally cool. You'll like him.
Yeah, of course. Randall showed up a few minutes later. He was a lot taller than Max and a year older. "Come on, guys, we've all seen Star Troopers like a million times. Let's watch something better." Max didn't think there was anything better than Star Troopers, but Jonah jumped right in.
We could go get a new movie at the Blue Box.
"Yeah, well, my older brother already bought Dragon Island. It's totally lit. I've got it right here." Randall whipped out a Blu-ray case. On the front, a fiery dragon slashed through a crowd with its barbed tail.
Cool. I wanted to see that in the theater, but Dad said to wait for the DVD because it's a little intense.
Max swallowed hard as he glanced at the rating on the case. "Is that PG-13? It's no big deal. The dragons just eat people and stuff."
Oh, okay.
Max wasn't allowed to watch a PG-13 movie unless his mom or dad checked it out first. But he didn't want Randall to think that he was just a little kid. "We could watch that Goonies movie Jonah's dad likes." Max could tell Jonah was about to agree, but Randall cut in first. "Dragon Island 2 comes out next month. It's not like you can watch that till you've seen the first one. Come on, kids." Randall tossed the shiny new disc into the Blu-ray player and grabbed the remote.
I bet Dad will let me see the new one in the theater this time.
"Guys, get ready for a wild ride. Unless you want to go play Candyland or something." "What? No, this is totally, lit." From the first moment a dragon came roaring across the screen, Max could feel his fingernails digging into his leg. It wasn't that he couldn't take a little action, but the dragon attacks seemed to end in a lot of blood. The violent images burned themselves into Max's head and didn't leave, even when the movie ended. "I've heard the effects are going to be even better for the sequel."
Who'd be dumb enough to go back to that island?
They unrolled their sleeping bags and turned out the lights. But while Jonah and Randall seemed to just nod right off to sleep, Max lay awake. The glowing buttons from the media system looked like eyes, and when Max heard scraping and thumping on the stairs, his heart raced even when he realized that it was Jonah's dog. Max knew just what his mom would say. "You could talk to God about it, kiddo." But somehow, Max didn't feel like praying.
I shouldn't have been watching Dragon Island in the first place.
The next morning, when Mom picked him up, Max couldn't help but rub his eyes and yawn. "Did you kids sleep at all?"
Not really.
"Well, maybe you shouldn't do sleepovers." "No, yes. We slept. It's just, the floor was hard." "You sure everything's okay?" "Yeah, totally fine." Still, Max was jumpy the rest of the day. "Can you go down into the basement and get some paper towels from the closet?"
The basement? It's dark down there.
Later, while Mom was at the grocery store, Dad had to make a run to the home improvement store.
You can stay by yourself. I'll just be gone half an hour.
"No, don't leave me. I want to come." As evening arrived and dusk crept in, images from the movie continued to haunt Max. At bedtime, his mom came in to check on him. Night, kiddo. I'll just turn the light out. No, leave it on. Max, what's wrong? Nothing. I have homework to finish. 15 minutes, okay? Then I want this light out. Max lay in bed, lights on, covers up to his chin. He knew that his fears weren't real, but that didn't stop him from wondering about what was hiding outside his window with hot, smoldering breath. At last, he found his voice. God? I know I shouldn't have watched the movie. I know I should have told Mom and Dad about it. I'm really sorry. It was such a relief to say the words out loud, like a big rock was dissolving in Max's stomach. Please take these pictures out of my head. Please help me be able to sleep. Max took a deep breath and finally felt himself start to relax for the first time all day. Max, lights. Hey, Mom, there's something I need to tell you. Mom listened without interrupting as Max told the whole story. Then she offered to pray with him. You're not mad? I'm not saying there won't be consequences, but I think you've already been pretty hard on yourself. I'm mostly just glad you chose to talk to God about it. And me. Think you can sleep now? Yeah, but can I get the nightlight from the bathroom? Sure thing. It still took Max a while to fall asleep, but every time his thoughts strayed to scary images, he asked God for help, knowing that God was close beside him.